Hey guys and girls, my name's Josh Rindo and today we're going to be talking about horror movies. And we're going to be talking about horror movies. Fucking bastard.
That's super hardcore.
So, you've watched horror movies once, twice, 3 times, maybe a bajillion times. I don't know, but what I do know is that every time we watch one, we see those same cliches over and over and over again. And we keep wondering, is there someone out there who can help us survive these movies? Well, you're in luck. That's what I'm here for. Josh Rindo, horror movie survival specialist. With over 1 million horror movies under my belt that I've watched, I'm here to tell you what to do and what not to do to survive any of these situations. So, tune in and listen. A lot of times in movies we see these scenes where there's these haunted houses, haunted mansions, haunted bloody mental asylums, hospitals, you name it, or even just like this big scary house that everyone thinks is this creepy old guy in there who murders kids lives in, and everybody has this urge to go, sneak into all these places, break in, pretty much break the law just to find a bit of a thrill and to see what's going on. And 9 times out of 10 they just end up getting slaughtered, they get killed. But that one time, they might go in there, give a bit of a fright, and they'll sprint out, screaming, there's a ghost in there, and then nobody believes them, and then that's where the movie starts, and there's a whole mission ahead of them. So, now look, I'm going to give you a bit of advice here, a bit of a scene that I've seen from a movie, actually one of my favourites, Texas Chainsaw Massacre. It's the scene where they first rock up to the house where the crazy people are. They knock on the door, they're looking for help obviously because their car's broken down, so they knock on the door, hey, is anybody in there? They knock again, no one answers, and then they find this tooth on the ground. A telltale sign in itself. Get the fuck out of there. I don't know about you, but I don't find too many teeth these days in the ground. So again, no one answers, so he opens the door again and he walks in there and here's this pig. Because obviously everybody has a pig in their house, and that's pretty common. It's not really, nobody does that, it's just strange. So he goes towards the pig sound, he trips over when he walks over there, and then obviously he gets up and there's Leatherface with this hammer. Bang! On the head, he's on the ground. He's just twitching, he's gone. See you later, sayonara. He was the first person, go on that movie. Sorry if I spoiled it for you, haven't seen it. I want to go through what he should have done. So you walk to the door, you knock on it, you listen, no one comes, you knock again, wait a couple of seconds, no one answers. Maybe you open the screen door up, if it's open, you yell out, hey, is anybody in there? Do it again, no one answers, and then you just walk away. Very simple. Or even a simple analogy, if it's something's haunted like a mansion or asylum, you just don't bloody go in there. So there's always a Ouija board in these movies, and there's usually a group of friends around someone's house. It's night time. They want to contact their great grandmother's grandmother, and they're at the Ouija board table, and they got their hair, and they're going, it's moving around. It's in weird letters, and they're going, are you moving that? No, it's not me. Is it you? No, it's not me. And they're bickering about who's moving it. There's usually one guy in the corner yeah, dickheads, I'm moving it, obviously. They can't figure it out, but in some cases, it's actually a ghost moving it. Moving around, and it's like, oh, I'm gonna kill you. And they're like, freaking out, oh my god, what we should do? What do we should do? And they'll actually say, run away. And they'll be like, I want to stay here and see what's happening. They should take their own advice and just run away. Simple as that. It's not rocket science. So, what they should do, don't use them, don't go near them. If someone asks you to play, just say, nah mate, I'm good. Walk away. And I guarantee you'll at least survive the next 2 kills in whatever movie you're in. Killers in the house. You get a 2-story house, and everybody has this urge. They run up the stairs. They think they're right upstairs. They've got a better chance of surviving. Pretty much what you've done to yourself, if you're like in a game, you've gone from level 1 and just upgraded to level 2. So the game's going to get harder. There's a better chance you're going to die. So they always run upstairs. They always try and hide somewhere. So they're cornering themselves pretty much. They're up there. It's hard to escape. There's a window upstairs. They can try and hide. They can kind of sneak around the killer if he comes up there. But the chance of that is pretty much 0. Now, what a sane person would do, simple. In a house, there's literally more than one front door or more than one door in the first level. I don't know what houses people are living in, but there's definitely more than one door in the first level. So, if you got the front door and you can't get to the front door, go to the back door. Open it up, you're out. You're in the freedom. And even if it is locked, obviously you're going to be able to unlock it from inside. Houses don't lock from outside, that's just silly. So, what do you reckon the most common hiding spots are in horror movies? Let me think. Where does everybody hide? I know. The bed and the closet. Now, traditionally in horror movies, anybody hides them in them two spots, they're just gonna die. Because what's gonna happen is they're gonna be in that closet. That's what happens. They're in the closet, they're hiding or under the bed, and the killer walks in. You walk close to where they are, you'll stop, and then you'll look around and you'll walk away. And you might go gasp or cry, and then you think he's gone already. And then all of a sudden the bed pops up, the closet breaks open with something, he's found you. Honestly, if you're under bed, there isn't any place you're going to run quickly. Or even in a closet, you pretty much corner yourself again, so you're dead. You're just dead. So if you didn't get out of there already, then you're pretty much sayonara, you're done. See you later. Yeah, if you're going to hide somewhere, I'd probably rather jump out a window and take my chance of not breaking my leg than trying to hide in there. Now, sex scenes. So iconic in these movies. She's that one girl, she's a bit of a whorish in a sense. Usually best friends with the girl who's the main character, usually the virgin. Her best friend, the whore one, sees with a guy who treats her badly, then they kind of fight all the time, but she goes back to him. And we got a whole new story here, like going back and forth saying, oh, this is a bit of a love romance going on here, but we're trying to keep in touch with the horror movie, but there's so much going on. Sorry, I'm getting off subject here. But yeah, so back to the sex. We like to see sex in movies, it draws the guy's attention. But we always know that, when they have sex, what's going to happen is, the guy's going to walk away, he's going to get a beer, he's going to get killed in the kitchen, he's going to see you later, and then the girl's going to be in bed or in the shower. She'll think her boyfriend's coming through the room, and then all of a sudden it's the killer, and she's gone. See you later. This can be prevented by one simple thing. Staying a virgin, being celibate, or doing butt stuff. One of them three things is going to save your life. And once that killer's gone, you can go straight to the red light district. That's what I do. I'm just kidding. I'd go on Tinder. Now, you always see that scene in the movies where that girl or guy's running away from the killer. She's been in this big pursuit and she gets away and she's almost at that home stretch. And what she do, she just turns around, she looks to see if he's there, turns back around and boom, he's right in front of her. Knife straight in the stomach. Picks her up, chucks her in the trash can or whatever. See you later. Now it's so obvious what's going to happen here. Could you imagine this? Imagine you're running away from someone. Now the last thing you want to do is turn around and see where they are. Usain Bolt might do it because he's pretty cheeky, but look, I want to run, I want to get out of there. You run to a field because face it, if you're running, if he's behind you and you're running, the only way he's going to get past you if he's like a bloody sprinter and gets around you, but you're going to see that. So just sprint somewhere to public, sprint in an open field. You got the whole field to then see if he's coming. You've got him. You've done it, mate. You've beat the killer. You'll know exactly where he is. So don't turn around. It's just silly. It doesn't make sense. I don't know what people are doing. What are they thinking? Silly. So there's always that one friend in the group in these movies that always says, "Hey guys, let's split up. It'll be easier." And everyone's always like, "Yeah, that's a great idea. Why don't we do that?" And they end up getting picked off one by one. Now, what should have really happened is, "Hey everybody, let's split up." Fuck that. Boom. Problem solved. Why is there never someone who kind of contemplates and says, "Look, come on, there is no logical reason why we should split up. If we're in a group of 6, there's one killer. If we spot him, 2 of us might get taken out, but the rest 4 of us, bang, we'll give him a touch up. Mate, he's gone. You beat him. 6 against 1, the odds are pretty good in your favour, so don't be stupid. Stick together is what I want you to take out of this." Alright, how many times does the killer get knocked down in movies and then the victim just walks around it or sits in the background and starts crying and never finishes the job? The frustration. I can feel everybody's frustration through the camera. That's how annoying it is. Let's look at this in a smart person's way. So you're in a bit of a fight, you hit him with something, he's knocked down the ground, you shot him, you hit his chest, he's out of the ground, he's closing his eyes. Now firstly, if you get a gun, I'm not going to walk around, I'm going to finish that clip straight in his head about 7 times, just boom, 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 until I can barely recognise his face. Okay, he's done. If you haven't got a gun, you got a battle weapon, start belting the shit out of him. Again, I don't want to recognise his face. And if you haven't got a gun, you just got your bloody self, a good boot will do the job, just keep hitting him in the head. Because I can tell you right now, 7 bullets, a few bashes to the head or a boot to the head, he is not getting up or she isn't getting up. It's just physically impossible for somebody to get up if their head's, their skull crushed in. So never walk past a killer who you've knocked out. Finish the job. Double tap. And then you have won. You have beat them. Might take it to the end of the bloody movie to get it done, but at least you've won. So please double tap the serial killer and you will survive. I can guarantee you. This is the biggest rule out of all the rules I've told you today. Always double tap. That's what I've got for you today, guys. Look, I hope you enjoyed the video. You are now a horror movie survivor specialist. And coming from a guy with a few movies under his belt, I've never experienced it myself, but you could say that I do a pretty good job at surviving. Until next time, guys. Peace.